right here. Ooh, see? I'm making my favorite, my all-time favorite, I should say, hors d'oeuvre. And you know what that is? Piggies in a blanket. There's no holiday, no birthday, whoever's birthday, that this doesn't come reign supreme. I love this snack. All right, so this is the deal. You get your favorite hot dogs, whatever the brand is that you love, and you want to cut them into like inch pieces, just like this. You don't really want to cut them any bigger than this because you really want this appetizer to be kind of like no more than 2 bites. 1, 2, 3, bang. Okay, you have all your hot dogs. And the best part of this is that was 8 hot dogs. It's gonna make 8 times 4, 32 little pieces. So with 2 packets of hot dogs, you could really have a party. This is, I don't fear many things, but I can't stand opening this thing. So I'm gonna have to put it in here. I don't even know, I know it's gonna pop, you know what I mean? But why it's so freaky, am I the only one that has this thing? And now watch, it won't even work. Ooh, see? Frig. All right, well that's the story. So I use biscuits, but I've done it with pizza dough and I love that too. The only thing that I'm not really a fan of is like the crescent rolls, but you have to love that. I have nothing against butter and you know that. However, I think it's a little decadent when you're having these. And the only thing that I want to focus on is the hot dog, whatever's carrying it, the everything spice seasoning that I'm going to show you how to do, and then like grainy mustard at the end. So you're going to take these, I'm going to cut these in thirds. Okay? And I only cut these 2 at a time because I really don't want to add a lot of pressure, because these pre-made dough, if you could see, has like little chunks of butter in there, and the more pressure you put, the butter tends to melt and doesn't give you like a flaky crust. So the idea of this is that you're making your life easy by buying it, right? So you take this, and I like to use half of one, and you roll it up. You open it, and then you take your hot dog and you put it here, and then you do it like this, right? Foiled sheet pan, seam side down, and then all you do is continue to roll, okay? The little ends are gonna stick out of each side, which is what you want, because the hot dog gets nice and crispy. And then you cut these in half. There's no like perfect way to do this at all. And you just put a little pressure on the bottom, again, seam side down. Now, if you love a lot of dough, cover the hot dog. There's nothing wrong with that. I just happen to like the hot dog more than I like the dough, and that's why I do it this way. See this? Here we go. Seam side down. There you go. They don't really rise that much, so if you put them like minimal, probably a ½ inch apart, you'll be able to fill up this whole sheet tray. You stick them in the oven at 350 degrees, I don't know, 15 minutes, 20 minutes at most, and your hors d'oeuvres are ready to go. This is also something that I do a little bit ahead of time, so if I have company coming tonight, I will do this process in the morning if I have to, and then leave it in a sheet tray in my refrigerator, and about 15 minutes before I'm letting them go in, I make them come out to room temperature, and then I pop them in the oven. Listen to me. However many people you have, I think the rule of thumb is like 2 pieces for every 20 minutes. That does not apply to this. You almost guaranteed that people are gonna eat 8 pieces on their own, okay? And I'd like to challenge anybody who would like to have less than 8 pieces, because you're just joking yourself. All right, I'm gonna sit here and roll, and you guys enjoy the show. Okay, ready? The best part. So remember I told you seam side down? So you take it and you roll it. This is 2 parts sesame seeds, because you know I love sesame seeds, to 1 part everything seasoning. Now, if you don't like this part, beat it. No, I'm joking. If you don't like this part, then don't put anything on there. I love this part because I think it adds like an extra texture to it and an extra crunch, and that's what makes this so good. See? You don't need any egg wash, you don't need anything on there, because these flaky things are buttery enough that they're gonna let you roll and stick. Duck and roll. Okay, so I don't have to talk. Good. It's going right in the oven. 15 minutes, we'll be right back. I mean, how cute are these? They're like dressed up for New Year's Eve, you know what I mean? They got their little tuxedos on. All right, for a dipping sauce, use what you want. Do never bring the condiment that begins with the K up. Ketchup. No, sorry, doesn't work here. What I like is to have Dijon mustard with spicy grainy mustard and mix it together. Another condiment that I like to use sometimes when I have it on hand is horseradish. But guys, there's no better way to eat this. I mean, I probably will finish this whole plate, but this is enough for like 2 or 3 people, max, okay? You pick the little guy up, give him a kiss, and then he gets a little dunky dunk right here. It's a party. You show me a better hors d'oeuvre, a better canapé, whatever you want to call it. This is a crowd pleaser. Takes 20 minutes to make. People are gonna love you. Cheers. I mean, hot dogs is definitely my favorite snack. And this is a true story. For my Sweet 16, I don't know if you guys know what that is, but it's like a big party that people throw when they turn 16. I had it at a wedding hall, of course. And I asked my mother if we could 86 the cake and have a tower of hot dogs that people can come up and light the candles to. She obviously said no, but she did get me a hot dog cart. So we had hot dogs all night long. It was awesome.